I'm going to show you how to use gmic with invoke. This has all kinds of filters and can be used as a plugin. Now the plugin, I don't know how to do it, but it says it's simple and it would take somebody that doesn't know what they're doing to do that, as you can see down here. And it says it's pretty simple, so I don't know how to do that, so we're going to skip that part. Now we got two options. If you're not very savvy on anything, and you can also go down here, it says try online, and then you can open up a file and try that. But if you want to run it locally on your machine and you want to do it offline, what you can do is you go to the download here, then you'll come all the way down to the bottom, and we'll keep on going. Then they have the standalone versions, okay? I'll tell you for Windows or whatever, and these are called standalones. So when you download standalones, you'll better run this offline if you want to. So as example, I'm going to show you something right here. And here's the folder that I extracted from the zip. And we click in here and go into here. You'll be clicking this. For the first time, it'll give you a warning. It's just a built-in safety feature for Windows. And then normally you'll have to click on the top that says for more information or something like that. Then it'll ask you, do you want to run it anyways? If you don't go to the top and select that, you won't be able to run it because you won't see that option until you select the text for more information. And once you have that, you run it and accept it. What I usually do is I right click this and I use this and create a shortcut. So if I go to show more, and let's see what we got here, create a shortcut. I already did it. So basically it's in my download folder, and it's this one right here. So with that said, I'm going to be changing out some of this stuff right here pretty soon. But with that said, this is the shortcut. If it don't say shortcut down here in the bottom, you're running it directly and it won't work like that. So we need a folder here and a shortcut out here. So basically I'll go into the next step. And how can this be useful in here? There is a lot of ways, and I'm just going to show you one of them. And if we go down to the IP adapter here, I'm just going to remove that image right here and delete that. This is from the asset browser. You can see I got two different ones here. Here's the darker one. This is the original one, and this is the one I did with gmic. I'll just go ahead and delete that, and we'll just kind of like start all over here. Now if I use this face here and I select it over here, and I got my settings at 0.3 and generating 2, we'll select back over to images, and I create it, you'll notice something a little different here. Look at the skin tone on the woman here. I kind of want to keep that. That's a little dark, and I think I can improve that. It's going to go to the second one here. And usually it's the second image you click will usually end up being the better one. Now, it did a really good job, don't get me wrong, and maybe I just didn't want it that dark. So basically what you can do is, if you see these in the asset browser right here, it's because I either upload them or I copied and pasted them in there, and I'll just show you how to do that. So you can upload these images, and I will load it in the asset browser. If you're wondering where your other images are at, they're in the regular one right here. So you do have a backup copy right here. So let's go in the next step. Say, hey, you know what? That's just a little too dark. So I'll go back here. Now since I was messing with this earlier, I end up putting this darker picture back in here. Earlier in the video I had a lighter one, so that's why I paused the video. So all I got to do is just take this, and this works offline since we're on the standalone. I don't have to be connected to the internet, and we'll drag right here. and we are in the brightness right here, and I can adjust it how bright I want it. So if I select here and just select right here, and it's got preview, so if I uncheck it, there's the original and there's the new updated version. I'll press apply, then I'll save that. Normally then you can go to the folder right here on the top. If you haven't already set it to this one here, this is my download folder, and here's the image that I started with. I usually like to keep the same name, but maybe put a -01 and save it, and we'll close it. Now this has got all kinds of stuff in here. It's got 593 filters. You can choose all kinds of filters in here. You know, frames, you can change anything up, the color, the black and white, artistic look, and just just let your imagination go wild. And what I like about it is, if you're looking for a certain filter, since it's got 593, you can just type in the word and start narrowing it down. So now I put in BRI, it brings up brightness, and it gives me options right here. Now you'll notice that now I can't see the rest of them. If you just select this little icon up here, it looks like a little dust broom, and we'll just click it. Now we'll see everything back. Now since it created another one, it's in the download folder. Anytime that you save something from Invoke, it goes in the same folder. That's why I kind of like this. Here's the old one, here's a new one. Remember I said that you can select the upload to upload it? Well, you can do that, or you can just click this right here and open up in browser and copy image, and when we go back here, it's automatically going to go into the asset browser. But if I press Control V, you'll see it over to the left, but you won't see it over to the right because it's in the asset browser right here. So we're going to switch over and we're going to use that image here instead of the darker one. So we'll need to put the woman back over on the left hand side, and we'll try it again. We'll go ahead and select back over here so we're in this folder so we can see it updating. Now you can see how these are kind of dark. I wanted to maybe go a little lighter, so we'll select here and we'll generate 2 new ones. And it's about done. And I always like the second one, and you can see right there. Now this is the one where the lighter skin. Here's the one with the darker skin, so you can adjust that. Now this would be cool if somebody from Invoke could have a little button up here to automatically load that image, and once it saves, it automatically updates down here without having to import it. Alright, that's even included in the canvas, unified canvas, and also right here, because it works really cool with this IP adapter. So we'll go back here, and I kind of like that. So hey, you can even do this right here. I've got it into my Windows key V. I got a prompt right here, sunglasses. I put a couple plus signs on there to emphasize I really want some sunglasses on there, because sometimes this 0.3 tries to keep everything right here, and the sunglasses may not come on the new image at this low, so I'm forcing it, trying to tell it to get on there without having to adjust this any higher, because if I adjust this higher, the background will start changing from the original to the end one here. So we'll just select here, update. There's some sunglasses. Like I said, the first one's usually not the best one, and that one's not bad. And you can experiment with the plus signs. If that's too much, we'll go ahead and just delete a couple of these right here, just to make sure. Let's get rid of these. If they don't work out, you know, that's something you got to tweak with. And also you can mess with the IP adapter down here to tweak things also. So let's see, yeah, that looks pretty good. That one don't look too good, but this one looks pretty good with sunglasses. I can make it better. Sometimes if something don't look right, you can actually swap it over here and try it again and see if it will make it even better. So since this is a new starting position and it recognizes the glasses, maybe it'll put the glasses on there a little bit better. And sometimes that's maybe it will, and sometimes maybe it won't. Alright. It didn't do too bad of a job. I could do some more tweaking, but I just didn't want to get into full detail about how to fix glasses, so this is just kind of a example. And like I said, it would be cool if you could just like click a button up here, and then it opens up the filter folder, and then you can select what you want, and once you press apply, it automatically switches down here. Or you could have the button also in here, like in the IP adapter. You click a button, opens up the filter, as soon as you do changes, it replaces it back down in here. I don't know how to do that, and you should be able to use that with text to image. You should be able to use that with image to image, and you also could use it with unified canvas. Only problem I've seen is I don't know how you can do it, but to create a seed from that, I mean, you can create a seed, but it's not going to be a true seed. As far as I know, I thought somebody said that they knew a way of doing that. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you would need a couple words up here describing this image. That way, when you decide to use this later, you don't have to depend on all this extra stuff. It would be kind of like in the seed itself. So I kind of need all this stuff with this image for it to work, and if you have a seed, that will help do that, if that makes sense. Okay, I'll go on the next steps. I'd pause the video and I'll go through here and select which one I like. I kind of like that one here. You can right click this image and download the image. Automatically sends it to the download folder where the shortcut's at for the gmic. Then we'll open that folder up, and there's our new image right here. All we got to do is drag it over here. And if you decide that, hey, I just, I might not want to use it with invoke, and you can just go over here and do anything you want. It's got all kinds of stuff here. Old photographs, the vintage right here. I mean, you'll have a full day of messing with all of these. And like I said, the preview button down there, when you uncheck it, that's the original, and this is the updated one. Then make sure you press apply. Then we're going to save it. Going to save it to the download folder. This was the original one here, and if you don't want it overwritten, just type like -01, or you can put the word copy, whatever you want. Save that, close that, and there's our updated image in here. Extra large icon. And there it is. And you notice if I hover over it, this is 512 by 768, and it keeps the same image size, so that's great to have. I'm just giving you kind of some small examples that you can do with this. I don't want to go over everything because there's just probably way too much, and I'll just kind of maybe just show you one more or so. And when we upload this right here, I'll select this one here. And I did pause the video, and okay, you see that one here, kind of, it was okay, it wasn't that great. So if I select here, I'm on Face Plus here, and let's see here, turn seed off, make sure the seed's always off. We'll generate 2 images, see what happens. That looks pretty good. That kind of like, that even looks even better. And then you can do all kinds of adjustments to change that out. I always like the second one, it seems a lot better. As you can see here, we'll go back to this one here. It's missing something. I just can't put my finger on it. How can we make this better? Oh, I know. We need to put some glasses on her. Or him. So, I already tested this out. I know for a fact that even when I had the plus signs that it won't put the glasses on right here. So I'll just bump this up just a tad. Make sure them glasses get on there. Just about done. And we got some cool rays on that dude. It's pretty awesome.